On the bootcamp series, day 5, we went ahead and inserted this line in JWMRC-personnel file to bind the key of super window key and T to launch the terminal, lxterminal. So, and I mentioned briefly the geometry here refers to 95 refers to the width of lxterminal, and 17 refers to the height, and then 230 refers to the pixel from the left corner to start of the left upper top corner of the lxterminal window. And also 440 refers here to how vertical displacement of, so this should open near the bottom here. And let me just go ahead and demonstrate it. So AL super T, so it does indeed puts it in for me correct, but your monitor is going to be significantly different. Now I'm going to close it with F4 because now it's all bound to F4. I also taken a liberty of assigning this key mask R, so when I when I tap on Control Shift and R, it starts the JWM configuration, so it reads all the configuration changes. So if I just let me just show you Control Shift and R, so it just reads all the changes. So I went ahead and did that. So now what we want to do is further set up lxterminal. So I also inserted the Rofi here. Let me just show you Rofi. So Control Spacebar starts the Rofi, and if I just type in lxterminal, then it starts it up there because we haven't defined the geometry. But if I use the Control T, the super T, it starts down here. So let me just show you how to further modify it. So I can just go to the preference of lxterminal, and then I prefer the monospace of 12. It's slightly better to have a little larger, and then we'll go ahead and don't align, and I prefer cursor link and display. I don't want a scroll bar or scroll bar. You can just use the shift and up and down, page up or down. So, and then I don't want to see the menu bar and hide the close buttons because I just use F4 now, and the rest of it can remain pretty much the same. And then now you notice that it looks significantly different right away. So this is my preference. However, I also do not want this top line here that I don't need. So to get rid of that, now to further have a cleaner look, I want to remove the header bar here, which you really don't need. So we'll go ahead and get out of this, and then what we need to do is insert these several lines here into JWM personnel. So it states basically to remove the title of lxterminal. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the WM personnel file again, and right below near the top, below the group, mentioning of the group, and before the key bindings, we can go ahead and insert those lines there. Control V, and then save it. Now we want to refresh the configuration, restart the JWM configuration. So Control Shift and R, and then now we'll start the lxterminal with a super T. Now you notice that this bar is gone, and so this is and I've also installed NeoFetch at the very beginning of this boot series. So so you can see that Everything looks very clean, and so we'll just go ahead and get out of it. So I think that's a pretty short one for lxterminal configuration.